welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Gamers Den. Today on the Cartoon Asylum, we're going to be looking at this show right here. You have here the Angry Beavers. Now, this is the complete box set. 62 episodes. Now, there would have been 63, but that episode never aired. The only thing that you can really find on YouTube is the dialogue. You can actually find this episode, but just the dialogue form. That's about it. And there's a reason for that. This series stars, these are Angry Beavers. That's Norbert Beaver. He and his brother, Daggett. Now, this series aired in the early 90s. No, late 90s, sorry. In the late 90s, and a little bit into the early 2000s. Lasted 4 seasons, and, yeah, it started, Norbert is he's the easygoing, more level-headed, older by 4 minutes, brother. 4 minutes, 4 seconds, something like that. It was four something. I think it was 4 minutes. And then Daggett is the younger, more high-strung, manic brother. And funnily enough, Daggett is voiced by the guy who plays Chaos, Invader Zim, Moxie from Hell of a Boss, etc., etc. So, kind of cool. But yeah, these characters usually got into all kinds of mischief. The series starts out pretty fairly basically. These two beavers, basically live with mom and dad. Their mom and dad had a second pair of twins, and according to this world's logic, they gotta move out. They gotta move out, find their own place. Thus, the series begins. Madness ensues. Some of the main cast are, of course, their mom and dad, which pop up periodically. Their twin baby sisters, again, they pop up I think only once so far. But the next couple of characters that we would see would be the various forest characters. First is Barry the Bear. Now, this character is his voice and his name, Barry, are supposed to be modeled after Barry White. Once you hear him, once you know that, once you hear Barry White, kind of, you know. Next you have Truckee, a shrew who is a truck driver and has a fierce rivalry with that guy. Oof, like, it's bad. Next is a manic little fast-talking lizard dude. Can't remember his name for the life of me, but I think he appears in season 2. Don't hold me on that. The next character on the list is um, Big Big Bunny. He's a gigantic rabbit, and we do actually get to see his family. One of my favorite episodes, by the way. But yeah, he's a really large bunny. The following, and then the next character, appears during season 1. Well, it's actually a pair of characters, the scientist dudes, and these guys are pretty much the main antagonists. They pop up the most frequently. And I'll get to that and to various problems that they have to solve later. These guys, I figured I'd mention them. There's also a wrestler that they like and a B-movie actor that pops up quite frequently. That they like. Who else? Who else? Stump, a literal. Um, if anyone's seen Ed, and Eddie, you know the character playing. This is basically that, just amplified. This Stump actually does talk with the rest of the various cast. You don't hear it. We, the audience, don't hear it. And on top of that, this Stump has been seen multiple times doing various impossible things that this Stump shouldn't have been able to do. Don't know what's going on here. Doesn't get explained for the most part. Yeah, that's a character in the show. And then the last character is Norbert's love interest, Tree Flower, introduced during season 2, late season 1, early season 2, and She pops up semi-frequently. She's basically a jack of all trades kind of the jack of all trades character. Has been seen in multiple different outfits and different jobs and everything. But on top of that, all these characters, basically they either love or love and care for, or they hate the Beavers. Just depending on the storyline and everything and what's happening. Um, and then some of the problems that they usually dealt with. Well, the biggest one is that they fight. They're brothers and they live together. I don't know if I could live with my siblings on my own without mom and dad to be, referee. Um, Still trying to move out, but it's gonna take a while. I know y'all are probably tired of us saying that we're trying, but it's slow going. Couple that with these characters sort of these guys don't have a very good relationship, but well, some they do come through for each other a lot. Um, the main two plot points that usually happen, either Daggett has some sort of obsession, most frequent being a persona of his muscular beaver, which there's like 4 episodes detailed around that. It's like the Mermaid and Barnacle Boy stuff that he did. Go figure. Nickelodeon liked doing those. Um, but the series also had various like beaver related problems, like Stinky Toe, which was season one. Very funny episode, I'll admit that. And the ear infection. But sometimes the problem wouldn't stem from either of them. It would stem from an outside source or some kind of main antagonist. Mostly the scientist, but sometimes somebody else. Or they just happen to have something go wrong and, well, they gotta fix it somehow. It's neither of the brothers' fault, but now they gotta figure it out. Some outside force. And again, there's a lot of good episodes here. There's a lot of good episodes. It's different. Um, Now this aired around the same time that Rugrats was starting to get into some of his later seasons. SpongeBob was starting to appear, and the Nicktoons lineup was just starting to grow a little bit bigger and bigger. Um, there was Ren and Stimpy, Rugrats, Doug for Nickelodeon before he went over to Disney. Um, and then later on, Beavers, Cat Dog, Rockers My Life, and then later on SpongeBob and Fairly Odd Parents, etc., etc. But this series, I think I watched an episode of it when I was a kid. I think there was one, but I don't remember. I don't think I did. Now that I'm really sitting here thinking about it, I don't think I watched this series as a kid. Any episode. Our Monsters and Rockers My Life, two other series that I'll be doing reviews of at some point. Um, I had two VHS tapes of both of them, so I was I was familiar with these characters. I knew of the Beavers. I may not have known that their names were Norbert and Daggett until fairly a couple of years later, but I at least knew the characters. I still knew who these guys were. I at least knew who they were. But yeah, the box is pretty good. It's funny. Shout Factory and Viacom have been bringing these Nickelodeon characters, these series. You got Hey Arnold, Cat Dog, most of the Rugrats, Fairly Odd Parents, of course SpongeBob, duh. I don't know about Jimmy Neutron, but yeah, most of the old Nickelodeon shows have gotten their complete series. Cartoon Network has only Courage, Powerpuff Girls, along with the movie with that one, and Samurai Jack, and I think that one only got a complete series because of the fifth season. That's it. I will be trying to get that at some point down the line, watching Samurai Jack. But yeah, the Cartoon Network with their Hall of Fame collection, most of them only get a volume or maybe a season in the U.S. Ed and Eddie, I was lucky to get that. I was lucky to get that first season. I don't know. I don't know. But at the same time, guys, Angry Beavers is a good show. It's very different. very unique, but at the same time, it's definitely good. I hate that the last episode never really got past the voice acting slash animatic stage. So it kind of sucks there, but at the same time, we at least got the audio on YouTube. I might get Leo to help, look at that. But yeah, guys, be sure to go down in the comment section down below and let me know if you ever watched this series growing up, or if you plan on watching it, or if you watched an episode or two and actually you forgot this series existed till now. I'd start a conversation, Hey, cool. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and of course, guys, go check out our Facebook stuff. Same thing, or Canis Lupus, either way. Also, guys, again, all kinds of spinning cogs and wheels and everything. Lots of moving parts, trying to get everything situated, fully ready. Also, today, this came in. So, you will not be seeing this again. It's the Mulan figure. Very pretty. I figured I'd mention it. I might put it with that video because it wasn't in boxing, but it's a brief little cameo for that one. But I thought it was cool. But in any case, guys, hopefully we'll see you guys next time. I will be going through Rocket's Modern Life again. I will looking through that series. Um, watch Our Monsters again as well, so that way I can do a review for that one at some point, because I gotta do a refresher course. But yeah, some standout episodes, of course, from more than likely from Rocko's Modern Life. It's been forever since I watched Rocko, so that's gonna be fun. Also, new trailer just dropped today of Courage and Scooby Doo getting a crossover movie. So mark your calendars. Go check out the trailer for that one. Some awesome news stuff. And of course, guys, we're still trying to get all the moving parts together, putting everything together, not only for the channel, but for us moving out. I mean, getting my driver's license. I'm 23, but I haven't got my driver's license yet. But I'm working on it. I am working on it. Working on getting a permanent job, because I'm working on making this my current job my permanent job, etc., etc. Trying to get all the moving parts together to make it mesh. But yeah, guys, hopefully I'll see you guys next time. I love each and every one of you. Be good to each other. See you guys next time. Bye.